ব্যাট বল কাঁধে নিয়ে মাঠে নেমে পড়েছে আইপিএল যোদ্ধারা। আইপিএল সিজন 8-এর ওয়ান অফ দ্য মোস্ট হ্যাপেনিং টিম রয়্যাল চ্যালেঞ্জার্স বেঙ্গালুরুর পার্টনারশিপে চুক্তিবদ্ধ হলেন মাইডিয়া কোম্পানির সঙ্গে। এবং এই মাইডিয়া কোম্পানির পার্টনারশিপ পার্টিতে উপস্থিত ছিল বিরাট কোহলি। ওনার উপস্থিতিতে সরগরম হয়ে উঠেছিল পার্টনারশিপ পার্টি।
Royal Challengers Bangalore actually is one of the few teams in the country that has a national appeal. So it's a team which is accepted by people, that has fans across the country. It's not just in one location. Second reason is that I think Royal Challengers and Midea as a brand, we share some very common attributes. I mean, we believe in innovation, we have a zest for youth, we believe in aggression. I think there are very good synergistic attributes, which these are the reasons we actually would prefer the Royal Challengers Bangalore as compared to anyone else.
ইয়াং আইকন এবং হার্টথ্রব বিরাট কোহলির কথায় মাইডিয়ার এই পার্টনারশিপ কিন্তু তাদের ব্র্যান্ড প্রমোশনকে আগামী দিনে যথেষ্ট সাহায্য করবে। এবং রয়্যাল চ্যালেঞ্জার্সের অধিনায়ক হিসেবে তিনি এও জানালেন, আইপিএল সিজন 8-এ রয়্যাল চ্যালেঞ্জার্স বেঙ্গালুরু কিন্তু লড়তে নেমেছে বেশ কনফিডেন্ট নিয়ে।
The first question from Virat Kohli. Tomorrow you played against Knight Riders at Eden Gardens. Knight already won the first match and you played the first match against Knight. How much prepared your team from tomorrow match?
We got some new players this year and the team is feeling really confident and not really worried about where we're playing or who we're playing against. It's what we want to do as a team and focusing on our strengths. So. Yeah, so far it's been really good of what I've seen in the last 2 days, and today is one more day of practice. So the guys are looking in a really good touch and feeling very confident.
Virat, my question is saddest day of cricketing fraternity because Richie Bennett passed away. What's your call on that?
Well, yeah, I got to know this morning. It is a very sad day indeed in cricket. For all the cricket lovers, because he's been a iconic player and a commentator over the last many years, and not having him around is sort of an icon in the world of commentary in cricket, going away. So people related to him quite a bit. There are only few voices in the commentary box that you can actually listen to and tell the names, and he was one of them. So it is indeed a very sad day in cricket, and may his soul rest in peace.
Royal Challengers Bangalore is very potential team, but hence they're not able to lift the trophy. So how much you confident to lift the trophy? You are like Chris Gayle, A.B. de Villiers, you yourself, and is the one part. And second part, being a captain, how would guide Sean Abbott after coming in cricketing like IPL is a big tournament?
Well, I was just sitting and thinking about it. We've played finals 2 times and we've played semi-finals 2 times, and the other editions we haven't been able to go through. But I think it's the kind of cricket that RCB plays is very special to people, and people enjoy watching it. People enjoy watching our team, and they want to see our team, going a long way in the tournament. See, every year the focus is to go as far as we can and lift the trophy, but that's too far-fetched. You don't want to think too far ahead. You got a lot of games to play, so focusing on one at a time is our motive. But yeah, in the back of our heads, we should have ultimate aim that we want to win the IPL this season, and I'm very confident that we are going in that direction, and everyone in the team is on the same page. And captaining in the IPL is not as difficult because you have guys from all over the world. Someone like A.B. de Villiers, Chris Gayle, very experienced guys. Now Mitchell Starc as well is stepping up beautifully. So you don't really need to tell those guys what to do. So everyone is basically on the same page, and it makes the job much more easier for the captain when you actually have 2-3 other guys who are captains of their respective countries. So yeah, it's a fun experience. It's fun to have people from all over the world playing in one team, and yeah, it's comparatively an easier job in IPL to captain a team.
Eden wicket, you have seen the Eden wicket. So how do you rated this wicket? Because 170 runs already chased in the first match. You are playing there tomorrow. Tomorrow you are playing. So how you are looking this wicket in wicket?
Well, I personally I love playing at the Eden Gardens. I love the wicket at Eden. I got my first international century here, so it is a very special ground for me. Looking at the wicket in the previous game, I think it was pretty different from how it played last year. It was pretty good for batting as at the same time it was good for bowlers as well. You know, guys bowling really well with the new ball, and it had a bit of pace and carry as well. So that was great to see. I mean, you want to see a good cricketing wicket in a T20 game where bowlers and batsmen are equally in the game. Yeah, it was pleasing to watch. You know, Eden wicket playing the way it used to 3-4 years back, and yeah, that was indeed very pleasing to see.
Rough patches in life. When you're on form, you're on form. But here in last few games, you are going through a rough patch. So how do you approach your batting before the IPL?
Well, I never know when my rough patch comes or when I'm in form. It's for you all to decide. I mean, you make the judgments better than I do. When I score runs, it's funny because you know, there are some standards that a player sets for himself over a period of time, and I like to perform consistently. So in my case, if I don't do well in 2 games, it's a dip in form. Whereas, you know, some of the other players, if they perform in 2 games out of 10, they come back in form. So I don't understand that balance. I don't really pay attention to it. It's how you're hitting the ball on that particular day. And in my head, I'm feeling more confident than I've ever been in my life. And yeah, IPL is just an opportunity to play more freely and express myself. And I enjoy this tournament. I enjoy batting in the IPL. It's a lot of fun. You know, getting along with players like AB de Villiers, Chris Gale, now Darren Sammy into the squad. So it's enjoyable out there in the middle when you get to have partnerships with guys that you usually play against. So that's a small little challenge in itself, but I enjoy it quite a bit.
आप टूर्नामेंट शुरू करने जा रहे हो एवे मैच से, कलकत्ता के एवे मैच से, तो क्या ये आपके लिए एडवांटेज है या डिसएडवांटेज है?
देखिए, जैसे मैंने बोला, आपको 8 अवे मैच खेलने ही है और यू नो उसमें आप ज़्यादा कुछ कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकते हैं. आप जो कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं वो ये है कि आप कैसे क्रिकेट खेलते हैं उस दिन पे. तो होम एंड अवे आई डोंट थिंक इतना मैटर करता है. इस टूर्नामेंट में आपको कंसिस्टेंटली अच्छा खेलना पड़ेगा अगर आपको क्वालिफाई करना है और टूर्नामेंट में आगे तक जाना है. तो वही हमारा अल्टीमेट एम है. अगर हम होम एंड अवे सिचुएशंस को अलग अलग देखेंगे तो वो एक टीम के लिए ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट सिचुएशन बनती जाती है. तो जितना सिंपल रखेंगे उतना हमारे लिए अच्छा रहेगा.
आप बेहतरीन प्लेयर रहे हैं, सबको पता है. आपके वर्ल्ड कप के परफॉर्मेंस के बाद जिस तरह से आपकी निजी ज़िंदगी को लेकर मीडिया ने उछाला या जिन लोगों के लिए आप खेलते हैं कई सारी बातें हुई, कितना वो इंसान जो प्लेयर्स से अलग, मैं अगर आपके इमोशंस की बात करूं, कितना दुख होता है उसको सोच के निजी जिंदगी के
We're
बारे
going to
में.
restrict the questions basically to cricket and RCB and carry on my
No,
ideas.
it's fine, let me answer that. Well, पहली बात तो जैसे आपने बोला, हमारे इस बार काफ़ी अच्छे एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर्स हैं जो वर्ल्ड कप में AB de Villiers, मिचेल स्टार्क, आई मीन उनका एक ड्रीम टूर्नामेंट रहा है वर्ल्ड कप. और मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ, बहुत खुशी है मुझे कि यू नो वो दोनों ऐसे टाइम पे पीक किए हैं और उसी फॉर्म को लेके IPL में आ रहे हैं. तो हमारे लिए काफ़ी एडवांटेज होगा और मुझे बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस है कि हम इस टूर्नामेंट में दूर तक जाएंगे और होपफुली इस बार IPL 8 का जो टाइटल है वो हम जीत सकेंगे. दूसरा आपका जो क्वेश्चन था, मैं पर्सनली बहुत डिसअपॉइंटेड था क्योंकि आई डोंट थिंक लास्ट 5 साल में जितनी गेम्स में मैंने हेल्प की है इंडिया को जीतने के लिए और जितना कंसिस्टेंटली मैंने परफॉर्म किया है उतना और किसी ने किया है. और एक मैच की वजह से वो रिएक्शन देखना पर्सनली मेरे लिए बहुत डिसअपॉइंटिंग था. तो व्हाट इट डज इज इट जस्ट यू नो मेक्स यू लूज फेथ इन अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल. एंड आई थिंक it's a good thing in a way that you get to know who's with you, who's not. So yeah, it was indeed a very difficult, not difficult, I mean it's not in my control, but the reactions were very disappointing. I mean, at a human level I would say I was hurt, and the people that said things and the way they were said, they should be ashamed of themselves. Thank you.